There are so many things I hate about MAGA, but one of the biggest things is the fact that they hate experts so much. And one of the best examples of that are Witkoff and Kushner. Can you tell your audience, specifically Steve Witkoff, why don't you explain to everyone his qualifications to be in the role that he is?
What do you mean MAGA hates experts?
Well, there was a call earlier where you guys talked about that. Tom Nichols has wrote an excellent book about the death of expertise, and it talks about MAGA and autocracies and how they hate experts and how someone like Trump positions himself is.
If you are suggesting that Donald Trump does not listen to a lot of experts, I don't disagree with that. He doesn't. The same people that told him he was going to lose. Why listen to people like that? Same people that Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please. These Nobel laureates who said that because of Donald Trump's tariffs, it was going to crash the economy and turn it into a recession. We haven't had one. Paul Krugman is considered to be an expert. He's a columnist for the New York Times, been writing a column for a number of years. And when Trump got elected, he wrote a column and said, we're now going to have a depression. And the stock market will never recover, he said. And, of course, the stock market hit records. He was wrong. So if I'm Donald Trump and people told me that I could never become president, and most people did, including Barack Obama, I would have a very healthy disrespect for experts.
Trump said he would end the Ukraine war on day one and it would be easy. Do you think putting a real estate developer in charge of those negotiations, you think that was a smart move?
Well, I'll tell you what he's done. I'll tell you what Lee, may I respond, please? Because it's a legitimate question. He made a lot of promises. I'll lower prices on day one. I'll end the war in Ukraine. It'll be the easiest one. It wasn't, obviously. I think Putin used him. But he has, however, gotten the Europeans to pay the cost now. We're no longer, taxpayers are no longer on the hook for our support of Ukraine. I think that's a big deal, don't you? Lee, I know you don't like him, but let's just narrowly focus on this. Don't you think it's a big deal that the Europeans are now going to underwrite the costs for the Ukraine war when we were doing it before? Don't you think it's a big deal?
I think it's important, but Trump
okay. Well, thank you. That's all I'm asking. You think it's important? I'll leave it there since we're out of time. I appreciate that. You at least concede that taxpayers are no longer on the hook for it. Therefore, it's off the news. When's the last time you heard people talking about it? He says it's a good point. Thank you, sir. I'm Larry Elder.